Hi guys, a bit of a really weird code running here. I think if we had a Mythos, you could turn this to actual kind of like what the intelligence agencies are using, kind of like a snoping thing. I think it's not too far from it, but it's completely and utterly nuts. Basically, what we are doing is we have a Focusrite solo here. We have a guitar cable running from it to actual guitar. On the top of the guitar, you guys can see I have a cell phone. And here we actually see this signal here is all cell phone. When I remove the cell phone, look what happens. That was all signal coming from the cell phone. And you guys can see there is these different frequency activities going on here. Um, and we have kind of like, we can change with the phase and kind of a frequency raster and so forth. Of course, everything in the cell phones is encrypted, but this is the kind of stuff the intelligent agencies used when they had super smart people and they were figuring out how to listen to keyboards and so forth. But this is with a dumb AI. Like I can't imagine what they're doing. Like when actual smart people are thinking about this stuff. Um, I did notice it's possible, for example, when I put this here and we see the signal return, like now, when I'm gonna click on this, look at this, guys. So here's our signal. Look what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna click on the chair again. So it's sensitive to it's sensitive to tremors because the thing is on strings, and so when I hit it, I guess you could build like crude some sort of a MIDI thing where you would have like every time that happens, instrument is being played or whatever. But there's also a data scanner that tries to kind of auto extract data from here if you have everything set right. But of course, we won't get any actual data. Supposedly, I had another version that was able to capture. I had a plastic thing and I had a mouse, and supposedly Gemini claimed that I captured when I was pressing on the mouse button and stuff, that it figured out that it thinks that we actually got that. But yeah, so if you guys want to build a Tempest of your own, just ask from your AI of choice. And I heard today that ChatGPT was actually able to once again solve a mathematical problem. Something like this. I actually did not set out to do this EM snooping thing. It was actually Gemini that said that, hey, we are close to something like Tempest, and it started to call it Tempest. Now imagine, guys, if you had the access to the latest, to the best, to the mythos, instead of the brain dead Gemini that's made actively worse so that they can save money. But like even Claude Opus, what it might be able to do if you had days and days of time, or if you had the mythos, what it could do. I actually just saw there was a on the something happened on the cell phone. I noticed that the cell phone actually has every about 5 minutes there is some sort of wake up cycle. It starts to do some pretty heavy processing and so forth. But of course, on the cell phone, everything is scripted, very, very heavy, and kind of snooping on cell phone. Well, you really can't do that. On basically, and something happened there again. Keyboard, you probably could, but and of course, you can listen to this sort of stuff without any sort of thing like this. And now something is happening here. I think now the cell phone. I think I saw that before. It's doing something. It's doing something. yeah, and then it's gonna, yeah, and there went some sort of a thing, and I see there is a little some after things are going on. But if you had the really super duper good AI, what could it do? Could it actually write some sort of a software that's gonna be like, hey, let's do a tempest at home, and it might actually be able to do it. But anyway, yeah, I'm probably not gonna even share this because I mean, like, if you guys want this, just ask, and AI will do it for you. But I hope you guys saw well.